Double turn then to be the first man through to the quarter-finals.
Game, shot.
Good afternoon. That's the last 8 standing in this year's Winmau World Masters Darts Championship. It's a major on the BDO circuit. Major effort required to lift the trophy itself. And whoever does win the tournament in the hours to come here at Hull Arena will have put in quite a shift. Quarter-final, semi-final and final is on the agenda for today. First on stage will be the man who has won the trophy for the last 3 years. He's also the BDO World Champion, Martin Adams. His opponent had to fight his way through the qualifiers, and Glen Durrant has faced the champion before. More on that in a moment. Second match on stage, Gary Robson versus Scott Waite, both equipped to win the title. Scott is the reigning Grand Slam of Darts champion. The third quarter-final will be Lakeside World Championship runner-up Dean Winstanley versus a former Masters champion, Tony West. And then it's Ross Montgomery versus Stephen Bunting. For both players, winning this tournament will be the biggest day in their darts career to date. But will today kick off with a major shock? Can Glen Durrant beat Martin Adams, the man that's dominated this event for the last 3 years? Glen's been talking to Nat Coombs.
Glen, at the 2005 Masters, you had 1 dart to beat Martin Adams. It didn't go your way. So you must be looking for a bit of revenge tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I was talking to Ray Stubb last night and he said that he doesn't remember me, he doesn't remember the game and doesn't know an awful lot about me. And that's certainly been a little bit of ammunition for me, and it's certainly G'd me up for tonight, that's for sure.
You seem to have a very vocal contingent in the crowd last night, and after your win against John Boy Walton, your phone was just buzzing off the hook, wasn't
I had 239 missed messages.
Wow.
There's a place called Eston, Queens, and they reckon it was absolutely bouncing in there. And to be fair, in answer to that question, a lot of the lads haven't come down this weekend, but there's a big contingent come down today, and my dad's here. And that's an awful lot because he follows me all over, so that's been really important for me. But yeah, wonderful experience.
You played a lot of games on Thursday, a lot of darts to qualify. That's going to be very good experience if you're going to win tonight.
But them floor events are really tough. I played a lot of Scandinavian players. You know, they had great support behind them. And you know, in the final, I played a guy called Jarkko Kamula. He was sat on 32 at 1 leg each, and I checked out on 160. It was a great feeling, and but that stage, it really is special. It's probably the best I've ever played on. It's that good.
And on that stage, we've been seeing quite a few 180 celebrations from you. Explain what that action is.
I could try and explain it. It was just a simple message to my brother to say I was thinking of him, and probably only me and him know what that means. But I can't believe the effect it's had. It's so many people are texting me, what does it mean? It's just to sort of say to them, I know you're not here, Andy, but it's just a little message for you to sort of say I'm thinking of you up there.
So you'll be keeping it going?
He's here today. He's here today, but I'm very, very superstitious, so I will continue if I eat a couple today, that's for sure, yeah.
Best of luck, Glen.
Thank you very much.
A Masters finalist and a World Championship finalist, Tony OShea, is with us. You're just telling me he's a very likeable bloke, isn't he? Incredibly likeable bloke. He's playing with a set of darts that you gave him.
I've played at the Eston Institute where he lives for the last 2 or 3 years, just before Christmas, in exhibitions. And a couple of years ago he was after some darts and I gave him a couple of sets, and he's still using them now, yes. I'm going to have to stop doing that. There's 2 or 3 players on the tour who's done exactly the same to me.
Yeah, keep them for yourself.
Exactly.
Can you see a shock on the cards here? Can he get the better of Martin Adams?
I think because it's a short format today, it's just about nerves. He played some great darts yesterday to beat John Boy. If he produces them darts again and holds his nerve, then yeah, there's a chance of a shot, with it being such a short format.
Now, you all know he's a top player in the Cleveland area in that, but this is a step up. He's making himself a lot of friends. He'll have a lot of support here today. He's announcing himself on the stage.
Well, I mean, obviously anyone who plays county darts will have known about Glen for a long time. He's won the inter-county averages last 2 years, and you have to be a top quality player to do that. Should have been in the England team for me this year as well, so he's got the pedigree. It's just whether it's that nerves thing again. It's a big occasion for him. If he holds it together, who knows?
Quarter-final, semi-final and final today. You've got to win lots of sets of darts. It's more than a lakeside final, I think, if you go cumulative over the course of the day. Do you have to adapt in any way as a player for that?
Well, obviously it's one game at a time, and you do get a little break, but the professionals like Martin's been there 100 times before. He prefers the longer games. He'll probably prefer the long day of darts. To win most events you have to play for 12 hours during a day, so he'll be used to it. It's whether Glen can match that.
Okay, first match is about to get going. Masters Darts here on ESPN. And Martin Adams is about to continue his bid to win a record 4th Masters title.
Game, shot, and the Winmau World Masters men's champion.